Elite League Ice Hockey returned to Milton Keynes on Saturday night as the Smith Recycling Milton Keynes Lightning took on the in-form Dundee Stars. Let's check out the action. Lightning will be wanting to try and get a few shots off before this period ends. There's only 20 seconds left of it. Anderson with a shot, goes wide though. Wallace looks to try and get something, but he's marked out there. The Lightning still trying to set something up here. Some very good penalty killing here from the Stars. 5 seconds left. Lightning fans urging for a tip player to shoot. Fired in and it goes wide, and this will see the period out. So there's been no goals so far. There has been plenty of action, but at the end of the first period, it's Lightning 0, Dundee 0. Looks across there to Wallace, who pulls the trigger but doesn't get it on target. Clay Anderson just gets there to beat the puck going out and getting cleared. Bowdix now. Looks at the flash and it's in! I'm not sure how that one went in there. But it was a one-timer for Bergeron and it found a way past Sjogren and into the net. And it's 1-0 to the Lightning. And a good clearance from Nelson Armstrong, and there's a 2-on-1 breakaway here. It's Wallace and Griffiths. Wallace on his own scores! Tim Wallace, short-handed for the Lightning. Owen Griffiths went to the net. Tim Wallace didn't need him, and he fires it past Sjogren. And that's 2-0 to the Lightning. What I was saying, maybe they call the... When would they pull the net, mind you, it might be a bit redundant now. And here we go, Andreas Bowdix now to face off with. Loses that one out there, but 4-on-4 hockey now. We'll see out the rest of this game. Lundvald now, he wants to try and get a goal, but didn't get anywhere through Ryan Lannon. Brian Hart finishes a hit on there. And Lightning are just happy to clear that. And well, Pontus Sjogren has been pulled from the net. And there's George Golovkovs, he's got an empty net. Golovkovs to seal it and scores! 3-0 to the Lightning. And it puts a bit of a gloss on it, but it's a bit unfair. A scoreline on the Stars here. It wasn't a 3-goal deficit game here, but you pull the netminder and Lightning won the puck and Golovkovs was through on there on his own into the empty net. 3-0 Lightning. Michael Fine now to bring the puck forward. And Mazanec is still in the sin bin. He'll be out for 14 seconds, so it will give Lightning about a 20-second power play. I don't think they'll be too worried about trying to get a goal, but they will be wanting to make sure that they don't give away any shots and any goals to the Stars here. Lightning iced that puck there, so 23.8 seconds left to go. 13 seconds. So it was actually the penalty called was on Pontus Sjogren after the second goal, so it was being sat by Bissonnette. So there's 13 seconds left on the penalty to Sjogren now. 23 seconds left on the clock. So Lightning with a defensive face-off here. And they have the man advantage, and they have a 3-goal lead. The Stars don't come away the park. There was a great chance here, and Hart just couldn't quite get the shot away. And it's going to be a delayed penalty. Griffin was trying to not touch the puck for as long as possible. And well, you don't often see penalties called with 15.3 seconds left. But he has called it. And it's James Griffin that's going to be on the receiving end. So James Griffin's going to see the final buzzer sat in the bin. And Griffin's having a bit of a joke going to the bin about that. He's smiling there. So yeah, a hooking call with 15 seconds to go. That's, well, it's against the rules, I guess. It's something you don't often see. Blocked there by Tim Wallace, the shot. And Tim Wallace happy just to draw that one in. Just kill off that even-handed bit. And Lightning could dump this here. And it's going to be a shutout for the Lightning. A first league shutout for Patrick Colleen. The first shutout this season for the MK Lightning. It's finished Lightning 3, Dundee Stars 0. Robbie Bergeron, Tim Wallace and George Golovkovs with the goals. 2 disallowed goals as well, 1 for the Lightning and 1 for the Stars. But a great home win here for the Lightning against a very, very informed team in Dundee. So 3-0 win for the Lightning and a first home shutout in the Elite League and a first shutout in the EIHL for Patrick Killeen. We caught up with the head coaches of both sides. Pasha, 3-0 defeat, but this was a scoreline that didn't really reflect how the game panned out. It was a lot closer than the scoreline suggests.
Yeah, I think, listen, I really sincerely think that was one of our hardest games to play all year. MK came out really, really strong, and we were able to generate a lot of chances. We faced a hot goalie, and obviously that the big goal disallowed. That it looked to me like it was it was a good goal. I still will need to see it again, but I think that obviously is a game changer.
Games between the Lightning and the Stars, every single one have been very tight, so this was no different. Do you expect the same in the future 2 meetings between the Stars and the Lightning?
Well, we talked about, obviously our main focus was Nottingham because it was the first game of the weekend, but we talked about all morning and yesterday too after the game, like how MK is really good at home, one of the stronger teams. And you saw that tonight. Listen, they work so hard, they compete for everything they get, and I like the look of them, and I thought we were okay tonight. I didn't think we were. I think we generated good chances. I think defensively, at times, MK players made some skill plays and created some chances, but our power play kind of let us down. And again, like I said, that goal, I think probably on another day it was a good goal, but at the same time we had an opportunity on a power play and we conceded a shorthanded goal. So that's kind of unacceptable, but we move forward, and it's been a good run of getting points in the last 8 games, and now we focus on tomorrow.
That run where you got 15 out of a possible 16 points there, was a lot of it down to the discipline? Because again, when you consider that power play goal to the Lightning, you didn't give another penalty away until I think like the last 2 minutes. Has the discipline been something that has been key for the Stars' success this season? Yeah,
it's listen, we have a good kill, but we want to play 5-on-5 against teams, and again tonight we generated chances. We had a few half breakaways. We had a few odd man rushes, and listen, sometimes you face a really hot goalie. I think he's one of the best, if not the best, with our goalie in the league. And again, some days you'll get bounces. It's a long season. It's not like we were going to go undefeated or win every single game to the end of the season. But it's unfortunate tonight because of that incident with the goal. But again, I think we just have to focus on tomorrow. We bring it tomorrow. We tweak a few things, and I think we'll be fine.
Great stuff. Thanks, Coach, and good luck tomorrow against the Blaze.
Thank you.
Ryan, a fantastic 3-0 win at home against the Dundee Stars. How pleased are you with tonight's performance?
Very pleased. I thought, the 2 points is always important. We want to get the win, but how we play is just as important. I thought we had a strong 60-minute effort. We got better as the game went on. Gave ourselves a little bit of trouble taking some penalties. We had to work for it, but our penalty kill stepped up. Patrick was great as always, and huge 2 points for us.
The penalty kill tonight was fantastic. I think it was 6 or 7 kills without conceding. How important is it to have such strong special teams?
Yeah, it's huge. The same way it's helpful when our power play scores. It's critical when our PK can shut them down like that. They're a team that capitalizes on their power play. They have some good skilled players. So it's not something you want to get too much practice at. We don't want to be getting more than 4 or 5 penalties called against us in a game. But everybody stepped up. Guys were blocking shots even the last couple of minutes of the game, and that's what it's all about.
You mentioned Patrick Killeen, and we seem to talk about Patrick near enough every single week, but he's made history, the first home shutout for the Milton Keynes Lightning in the Elite League. Just how important is it to have such a solid tender behind you guys?
It's huge. It's the type of player he is. It makes our team better, and the type of person he is, it makes him fun to work with. He's calm, he's composed, he comes to work every day at practice. He doesn't give up many goals during the week, and that's why he's ready to play like he is on the weekends. He's the wall back there. Even earlier in the season we were struggling defensively, he was patient with us, and now I think that patience is starting to pay off. Guys are playing hard. Blocking shots, but yeah, it's nice to know that if we do have a breakdown, we do give up an odd man rush, we do take a penalty, he's tough to score on.
I mean, Stars have played last night and they're playing tomorrow night as well. This was just the one game for this weekend before a very busy Christmas and New Year period. Was that sort of the mindset a bit for the guys, knowing that they could probably go a couple of extra gears, knowing that tomorrow was a day off?
Yeah, I think so. You know, it's nice to be able to just put all your energy into one night. It's not something we you know, even if we did have a game tomorrow, we would have played the same style and the same system. But yeah, being able to just kind of sell it out on a Saturday at home with the crowd support that we had was nice. We knew that they had an overtime loss last night, so they were a desperate team looking for a win. They've obviously improved greatly over the last month, but you know, I think we're right there with them. We showed that tonight. We'll enjoy this win, have a good night for ourselves as a team, and then back to work Monday and a big game at home Thursday against Cardiff.
Great stuff. Thanks, Ryan. So that's it here for Milton Keynes for tonight. We're next in league action on Thursday as the Lightning host the Cardiff Devils. Join us then.